Good morning class. Today I will start line wise explanation of the chapter The 100 Days Second, Chapter 6. While the class was circling the room, monitor from the principal office brought Miss Mason a note. Whole class of room number 13 was moving in the class. Whole students were walking from one corner to another corner. Then the monitor, who was the monitor of room number 13, he went to the principal office, and from there he brought a letter for the Miss Mason. Miss Mason, who was the class teacher of room number 13. Miss Mason read it several times. Several times means many times, and studied it thoughtfully for a while. When Miss Mason got a letter from the principal office, she read that letter many times, and then she thought for some time about the letter. Then she clapped her hands. Attention class, everyone back to their seat. The whole class first busy in talking, but when Miss Mason clapped, then whole class became silent, and all students of room number 13 got their seats. When shuffling of feet had stopped and the room was still quiet, first the students were moving from one place to another, so dragging of the feet was creating in whole room. But now when all students got their seats, then room was silent, quiet. Miss Mason said, "I have letter from Vanda's father that I want to read to you." Miss Mason said to the students of room number 13 that I got a letter, and this letter was written by the father of Vanda Petronsky, and I want to read this letter in the class. Miss Mason stood there a moment, and silence in the room grew tense and expectant. Whole students were looking very curious. They wanted to know what was this letter about. The teacher adjusted her glasses. Glasses means spectacles, slowly and deliberately. Deliberately means knowingly. Her manner indicated that what was coming, this letter from Vanda's father, was a matter of great importance. Miss Mason was very serious and silent when she was going to read the letter. Before reading the letter, she adjusted her spectacles, and thereafter she became ready to read the letter. Whole class was looking very keen and desirous, because that letter had great importance for the students of room number 13. Was a matter of great importance. Everybody listened closely as Miss Mason read the brief note. Brief note means brief letter. All students of room number 13 were listening the words of Miss Mason when she was reading the letter. In the letter it was written, "Dear teacher, my Vanda will not come to your school anymore. Jack also." Jack is the brother of Vanda Petronsky. "Now we move away to big city, and no more holler or Polak, no more ask why the funny name. Plenty of the funny names in the big city. Yours truly, Jan Petronsky." In the letter it was written that my daughter and son will not come to your school anymore, and the family of the Vanda Petronsky was going to shift in a big city where many Polak students are studying, where there are many students who have the longer and funny names, so no one will make fun of them over their longer name. No one will call them Polak in the big city. This was the letter which was written by the